Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. This is another one from the box of beers that my wife got me for Christmas. She placed an order with Beers of Europe and got me a load of different beers from around the world that she thinks I hadn't had. And the beer we are looking at is a Mexican one now, and it's one that I have seen in Aldi or Lidl. Certainly it was Aldi. I've seen it in 4-packs for about £4.59. £5 for a 4-pack, and I've always thought, really can't be asked for that one if you like. But I bet she probably paid about £3 for this, just for this bottle. But the one we are looking at, like I say, out of Mexico, and it is Pacifico Clara. There we go. And it is a Mexican Pilsner style lager, coming in at 4.5% ABV. Apparently brewed on a port or by a port or something in Mexico. The only reason I searched it is just to make sure that I did get a couple of facts right. 330ml bottle. Yeah, so there we go. Mexican Pilsner. Now, I'm not a big fan of Mexican beers, but hey ho. The label, what do I think of that? Pretty shit, to be honest. But that said, I do like the crown. I do like the crown on there. Now, it's really chilled, this. It was in my fridge for ages, but I thought Mexican lagers tend to be things that you can have really, really cold. So I did whack it in the freezer. So it's been in there for about half an hour. So it's really ice cold at the moment. Pilsner. So we're going to whack it in a Pilsner style glass. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. I'm expecting something very Corona-ish, but it'd be nice if it does have that sort of Pilsner feel about it, if you like. To me, Pilsner is like either Czech or German. You know what I mean? So drinking a Mexican style Pilsner is probably going to be totally different to what I would like or what I'm really expecting, to be honest. Whoa there, boy. Tiny little bit left in the bottle there. Beer in a glass. There we go. It's poured with a nice big head. Compact on top, slightly spacious. Compact underneath, slightly spacious on top. Clear as a bell. A lovely sort of straw colour, you could say. And plenty of bubbles going up. If I put that up, you should be able to see it. I can see them on the camera. So yeah, I mean, looks like a Pilsner, looks like a lager. So let's give it a swirl and see what we get on the nose. If I'm brutally honest, nothing. But I think that's probably just me and that big thick head. Let's leave it, dive in, have a taste. I'll maybe have a sniffers afterwards. Pacifico Clara, out of Mexico. Cheers. Shush! Bloody cat meowing now in the background. What's up? What? I'm here. She's getting old, bless her. Come here. Right. Pacifico Clara. Let's have a taste of it. Out of Mexico. Cheers. Yeah, it does have a Pilsner feel, to be honest. That was what I was wondering. Will it really have that sort of Pilsner feel about it? It does, but it's got something different on the back end. Come here, cat. Right. I'm going to see if I can get a sniff now. I almost get a sweet note on the nose. Caramel, vanilla, something like that I'm getting on the nose. Literally, and some head as well. Yeah, it's all sort of sweetness, vanilla and caramel on the nose. And that's it. Anyway, I've had a taste. Let's do the rest of the stuff. .5%. You don't expect anything weighty, but you definitely get that sort of Pilsner style body, if you like. It's kind of light but easy drinking without being watery. Nice carbonation. It's there. It's not too over gassy, but you do feel it, and I don't think that's a bad thing, because that is pushing some flavours around the mouth. And very much a sort of Pilsner style mouthfeel to it as well. It's got that, just that little rough edge, but nothing to really put you off. Hang on, come here, cat. Oh, the cat's roaming around here, the old girl. Now she's buggered off. Yeah, the mouthfeel's quite nice. Nothing really to put you off. I wouldn't say it's a smooth drinking sort of beer, but then you don't expect necessarily something like this to be that sort of smooth drinking beer. On the taste, I've got air on my nose there as well. On the taste, you get that hoppy bite to it, which I like. I like tasting the hops in a Pilsner. I expect a Pilsner to have that bit of a hop presence in there, certainly on the taste. I like that sort of little bite that you get from the hops as well. Slightly sweet malt. There's still that sort of tickle of caramel, maybe the vanilla things that I was sort of felt like I was picking up on the nose are sort of gone, but I definitely get that sort of caramel note, malty note in the taste. There is possibly a little bit of citrus there as well, along with the caramel sort of note. It's actually quite pleasant. I'm quite surprised about this, and I would actually pick that up again. I would pick that up again. I said a 330ml bottle. It's actually 355, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, I mean, for me, that's much better than the likes of Modelo, Corona. It feels like it might be brewed in Mexico, but it has that feel of something sort of like European Pilsner sort of thing to it, with just a little twist. Like I say, you do get that sweetness of sort of caramel in there. But yeah, that's a decent drop. No trouble drinking that. Clean, crisp, refreshing. Drinks around that 4.5% mark, you know, nothing too, no sort of alcohol, but you don't get that bland sort of flavour that you get with a lot of 4.5% beers. There's plenty going on in there. Yeah, I think that's a decent drop. That's one of them that has enough flavour that you taste, but it's not one that you need to think about, but it's got enough flavour to keep you interested. So yeah, for me, Pacifico Clara, I was thinking of Cerveza then. Pacifico Clara, there we go. Mexican Pilsner style lager. Big thumbs up from me. I actually think that's quite decent. I've had a few decent beers actually from sort of South America that have impressed me, and that is another one. So there you go. There's my thoughts on that beer. If you've had this beer before, let me know your thoughts on it. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm only 912 away from the big 4,000. So yeah, give us a sub. That's it. I'm going to end it there. Waffling on now. See you on another one. Cheers.